It's May 18th here in Canada, the year's first holiday long weekend of the better weather seasons. For most parts at least. Here in Newfoundland, we could have snow, rain, hail, sun, or if you're lucky, maybe you'll have all four. Coincidentally, it's known to Canadians as May 2-4, and you can expect any one of the seasons to show up. I used to dread prepping and packing up the Jeep for a trip. The numerous mundane tasks felt endless. I would rush the process and regret it later when I couldn't find something. So why do I do it? I do it for the personal development that comes from travel. It's not necessarily about the place. It's about how I ingest the places that I find, and ultimately the mark they leave on me afterwards. The reason that I overland is to go out so I can go in. It's about the connection I find inward as a result of the experiences I find along the way. It's about the depth of each place that I take in when I am truly present. After assessing the first site on my list of potential camp spots, we realized we had a problem. Something was wrong with our brakes. We had no cell service. Was this a point in which we needed to call for a mechanic? Would we be getting towed home? Again? We all got out for a walk to clear our heads and stretch our legs, and figure out what the next step would be. It's times like these when you go to pick up the phone to call your mom, dad, or that person that's always been there for you. Someone you could rely on. I feel like I've had a lot of these moments lately. This is yet another test, one that I've recently learned to welcome. They've led me to search within for solutions instead. Sometimes it's as simple as finding patience with myself or with the loved ones around me. And then I remember how lucky I am to have them. And those thoughts fill me with gratitude. We can only control our choices, not the outcome. Your attitude and effort are two things you can control. You can control the preparation and your reaction, but not the outcome. I've accepted my circumstance, and I'm slowly learning that hard isn't a bad thing. It's a time to grow. On this miraculously sunny day, locals were gathered all through the trail for a boil-up. They were lovely and inviting. There was not one face without a smile this afternoon. I could have stayed lost in the panic of our situation. Instead, I found a way to think positively and enjoy the moments we had in this beautiful place together as a family. Right now, my priority is to be here. I let nature take over, and I realized this loss of connection was actually a blessing. We decided to stay for now, to really take in this piece of paradise we stumbled upon. Our Jeep Coddiwomple is manual. I was able to very slowly downshift us to a flat spot nearby.
a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering say if you want a glimpse the future you need space. And you said you'll put down your morning gun. Would you follow me to wander? Take my hand and walk beside me in a world of thunder. Fear is an imposter. When you look at me this way, I find it hard to not give in. So the days became weeks, it felt just like the night before. You were slowly fading in my mind. When you left I was so completely gone, but now I'm sure you were some of the best of things to find. Follow me to wander. If you're everything that matters to me, makes me wonder why I can't get over. When you look at me this way, I find it hard to not give in.
Where are you going? There's always going to be various mundane tasks in life. If we drag our feet through them, they will seem endless. Trip preparation is something that I spend countless hours of my life on. If I can face it, anticipating the excitement of what's to come, my mindset will shift. I've spent years now perfecting the flow of this process. I have found that having the right spot for each item and knowing where it is when you need it is most beneficial. Pack light, take only what you need. Items that have multiple uses are a huge bonus. And really think about how and when you'll use each item. Pack it in the order of the way you'll use it, so that you don't have to dig out multiple items to find something. Maybe try seeing what you can live without. You might surprise yourself and find it leaves you with more time to enjoy the depth of what's around you. There's no perfect camp setup. Through trial and error, you'll find what works for you. Either way, try to enjoy and embrace the process and each challenge along the way.
Brown splice mail.
Good?
I'm in.
Oh yeah, are you coming up?
Good morning. A bit overcast this morning, but it's not too chilly and it's not raining, so I'll take it. Yesterday we had such great weather. We were so lucky. It was sunny, it was beautiful, it was actually warmer than we thought it could have been. It got to about maybe 0 overnight, but we were so warm and cozy in the tent. We had a really good sleep. On average, the mind has over 60,000 thoughts a day. Being intentional with what goes through your head matters. We are going to have negative thoughts. We're only human, and our brains are designed to do this, so that we are able to navigate through hardships when they do come. When we can train our minds to be intentional with our thoughts, that's the breakthrough. Being able to find gratitude in any circumstance allows you to flow through your struggles with patience.
Good morning.
This loss of connection was a blessing. It gave us time and space we needed to connect as a family and appreciate this natural space we were briefly lost in. 3 days of absolutely no connection to the outside world was exactly what we needed. By day 2, the sun was still shining. The river swept a calmness over us. My mind lost in admiring the colors of the river rocks, and the views of the seaside next to it had taken over. The kids were busy exploring, enjoying all the sights and sounds around them.
Change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay. Waking up to another day.
I have been wanting to try my first cold plunge in the Atlantic Ocean. Now seemed as good a time as any. It may look warm out, but if you've ever swam in the Atlantic, you know that the water is freezing.
yourself aside, lead away on this drive. If you don't know the way, we can stop and make a change. I know we walk for days, losing hope, fading love. This night will be okay, waking up to another day.
This nice weather has brought on the bugs a little earlier than anticipated, so we're not going to survive without a fire. There's a lot of dry brush around here, so we're going to do our best to clear it out and just be really safe today. Lots of kindling though. Jared got Logan to nap, so they should be up any time now. Boys are awake.
We had a nap. Sleepy.
I made this pasta dish earlier this week and thought it might be a good idea to bring the leftovers for a trip. I'm so glad I did. This is the best sauce I've ever made. I sauteed some shallots, lots of garlic, and jalapenos. Added some cream cheese, tomato basil soup, and chicken stock until thickened just right.
I wish you could smell this, guys.
I call it jalapeno popper rosé sauce. It's so yummy. I paired it with some fusilli, asparagus, mushrooms, and spinach. Okay. Oh.
Diagnose the problem. Brake fluid's low.
Hop to the shop on a holiday where nothing's open. Shoulder shrugs. Leg weights bumps. Lots of things.